Okay, let's talk about Gale. Down the chute were all the Gale was a chicken. Let's just get that out of the way. A family pet, and she was murdered really suddenly and brutally by a fox. I witnessed it, pulled into the driveway, and kind of saw it happening. So I think that was spring, and then summer happened, and I was trying to write songs, and I was just sitting out by where her coop was, and it was sort of raining, and I was thinking, like, she would have probably liked this rain. She probably would have liked it. So that's what the first words of the song are about. This song is definitely one of the sadder ones that I've written, and a lot of my songs are pretty sad, so that's nice. When it came time to choose an object to represent Gale, I chose this statue here. You can see in the cover art for the song. I saw it in the thrift, and I was just really drawn to it. It's sort of got a girl and a little girl and a teddy bear, maybe. I relate to her. She has to keep everything together or something. Very big sister mentality. Speaking of sisters, here to help me explain more about chickens and our history with chickens, and Gale in particular, is my sister. Everyone say hello to my little sister.
I'm taller by 3 inches.
We're here to talk today about Gale.
Gale the song and my bird.
Gale was a chicken.
She was a chicken. She is a chicken.
The last, I feel, in a long line
Of dead birds.
Yes, of dead birds.
That's true.
So I wrote this song kind of about how Gale's death was traumatic to me.
Here's the thing, though, is that Emma is so afraid of birds.
Yes.
And did not ever like the chickens and keeps telling people that it's about our chicken and it's about my chicken.
That's true. On tour, I've been saying this is about my dead pet chicken, Gale, which...
It's my bird.
It is yours, so I feel like I should...
You just witnessed the death.
So another part of the song, I think, is about how we kept having cycles and cycles of chickens. The bridge, I say over and over.
Over and over.
Because we did have a lot of chickens.
Yes. You remember Clara and Bernice.
Yes, those were our first ones.
At the old house.
There's a lyric in the song kind of later into it. Gorgeous girl inside her room. Lie to her, why wouldn't you?
About the death of the birds?
Yeah, that was kind of about the death of the first ones because we were small and they were eaten again by raccoons or foxes or something.
We had our aunt watch the birds, and she
Yes.
told us that they died via eating poison ivy.
It wasn't her lie. It was her lie and our parents' lie.
Yes, they decided collectively that it would be too traumatic.
Mm-hmm. Which I think is true.
It was true.
Why did you name Gale Gale?
This is funny. I named Gale Gale because her full name is Nightingale.
How are we spelling it?
Oh, like Raimi Nightingale, the book by Kate DiCamillo?
Okay.
That's why she's named that, is because we both like that book, even though you hate to read.
I liked the book, even though I don't like to read.
Yeah, that's why it's a good book.
Yeah,
because we had another chicken named Raimi. We had a chicken named Raimi, and we had a chicken named Nightingale, and we got Raimi and Nightingale at the same time. And
I forgot this.
the thing with Raimi is that Raimi was one day making this very scary noise, and we were like, it sounded like a dinosaur.
That's true. I thought it was a little dog barking outside.
You did think. It was the chicken. And then we were like, okay, Raimi is a rooster, because it's hard to tell until they start making noises, and they were both babies. So Raimi was a rooster and turned into Ray, and then
That's true.
Had a lot of babies.
He had a really long life at
one of our friends'
friends' farms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he was very
his lineage is strong.
He's prosperous. That
Yeah, I think he's no longer with us now.
He is not.
But this was a number of years ago. He ended up having a great long life with
Yes.
some friends from school who had a farm.
Because you can't have boy chicken in city limits.
You can't because they make that noise. Well, Zan, thank you
That's my name.
Thank you for being here. The picking pattern that I use at the beginning is sort of it's a ripoff of this Animals as Leaders song, actually. And a friend of mine showed it to me, the picking pattern anyway, and I kind of became obsessed with how it functioned in the tuning of this song, which is D-A-D-G-A-D, classic dadgad. And if you look in my tabs, it actually comes out to, like, I think a measure of 7 and a measure of 4. So it's like 11, which is, again, like my favorite time signature, but I don't really feel it as a time signature. I more feel it in like the abstraction or the finger picking pattern itself, really, is how I feel it, which isn't super time based to me and more like touch based, if that makes any sense. But we kind of move from this really abstract version of me singing this melody down the chute, we're all the same, into the second verse, which goes quiet house and evening star. But now that we're in a solid steady 4, it kind of allows me to like play with the melody a little bit, take it somewhere that I couldn't have taken it before when everything was too weird. And that's the list to do now, empty, still more. Major 2. He didn't fail. Gale. Had to sneak that major 2 in there. Love that. Into the bridge, the tempo picks up again. So it's kind of like we're in this weird abstract place. Now we're in a solid place. We're faster. And then the bridge picks up and now we're even in a faster place. And after that, I really love how it drops back into the weird abstract finger picking thing that it is in the beginning. So we morph back into that for the very end. And then I, of course, expand on it as much as I can by adding another chord. Like I slide the voicing up 1 more, 2 more frets, 1 more whole step. Automatic paper trail. Run and catch it through the veil. Just to see where it can go. Yeah, and that's the end of the song. After that, then it's done. So yes, more from me soon, obviously. I mean, this is, I think you can tell, the launch of something big for me, a new Emma Harner era. Many clues and guesses already that you can see in the stuff that I've put out. I'm very excited about this whole thing. And I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you enjoy Gale.
Gail is a bird, and she's my bird. She's not Emma's bird. Emma's gaslighting you all. It's my bird. I named her. I scooped her poop. I collected her eggs. I made her warm in the winter. I redid her water.
I did some of these chores sometimes, but I was always scared.
That's true. I feel like you are a little afraid of everything, and that's okay. I think we have to be different people. Like, you can just be afraid of all things, and I'll catch the spiders and stuff.
Spiders, I'm fine. Birds, no. Once you involve, what Dad says is once you involve the Z-axis.
The Z-axis. He goes, if something in my house is on the Z-axis.
It's like you have X and Y and Z. It's the third dimension.
And
really.
so if it is flying, he's like, no.